If you're over 60, here is something most people don't know. Your bones are still capable of getting stronger without a single supplement. Yes, your body can rebuild itself naturally, and today I'm going to show you how simple movements, real food, and small daily habits can transform your strength, balance, and confidence. This isn't about fighting age. It's about unlocking the power your body still has. Let's begin. Movement after 60 is often underestimated, yet it holds one of the greatest powers for strengthening bones naturally. Many people believe that once they reach a certain age, their bones stop responding, as if they become fixed and unchangeable. But bones remain living, dynamic tissue throughout your entire life. They respond to pressure, impact, and muscle activity in the same way a muscle responds to training. When you move, even gently, your bones receive signals that encourage them to rebuild, reinforce, and increase density. This is why walking, light body weight movements, and easy daily activities play such an essential role in maintaining bone strength later in life. These simple forms of movement don't strain the body or require gym equipment, yet they give your bones exactly the stimulation they need to stay strong. Walking is one of the most powerful yet accessible tools for bone health. Every step sends a small but meaningful impact through your legs, hips, and spine. These vibrations and pressures activate bone-forming cells that encourage your bones to stay dense and resilient. Even short walks done consistently create a rhythm in the body that wakes up the skeletal system. 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, a slow stroll in the afternoon, or an evening walk after dinner all contribute to the natural rebuilding cycle of your bones. The more regularly you walk, the more your bones adapt to support you. It isn't speed or intensity that matters. It's consistency and the gentle impact that comes with every step. Light body weight exercises add another layer of stimulation that bones respond deeply to. Chair squats, heel raises, wall push-ups, and gentle resistance movements help maintain the strength of the muscles that support your bones. When your muscles contract, they pull on the bones they are attached to. This gentle pulling action signals the bones to strengthen their internal structure. These exercises don't have to be long or complex. Even 5 minutes of guided movement each morning can create enough mechanical stress to remind your bones to stay strong. Sitting and standing from a chair, lifting your heels off the ground, or pressing your palms against a wall are all simple actions that encourage bone density without causing pain or fatigue. Balance-focused movements like standing on one foot or shifting weight from one leg to the other also help protect your bones indirectly. They improve stability, coordination, and confidence, reducing the risk of falls, which is one of the greatest dangers to aging bones. The stronger and more active your muscles and bones become, the more control you gain over your movements, and the safer you feel in everyday life. Your bones don't need extreme workouts or heavy lifting to grow stronger. They simply need regular signals that they are still needed, still used, and still expected to support you. Light exercise tells your body to maintain its structural strength, keeping your bones dense, your posture upright, and your movements steady. Consistent, gentle impact and muscle engagement send a clear message to your body that strength is still a priority, no matter your age. A nutrient-rich diet becomes one of the most powerful tools for strengthening bones naturally after 60 because the body works best when it receives nourishment from real, whole foods rather than isolated supplements. Many people assume that bone strength comes only from calcium pills or packaged vitamins. But in reality, the body absorbs and uses nutrients far more effectively when they come from natural sources. Foods carry not only calcium, but also the supporting minerals, proteins, and vitamins that help calcium bind into the bone matrix. This natural combination creates a balanced environment inside the body where bones can rebuild, repair, and maintain density throughout the aging process. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and mustard greens offer calcium in a form the body recognizes, along with vitamin K and magnesium that help guide calcium directly into bone tissue. These vegetables nourish the body without overwhelming it, delivering steady support to the skeletal system. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, chia seeds, and sesame seeds, provide another powerful source of bone-supporting nutrients. They contain calcium, magnesium, and healthy fats that reduce inflammation and support overall bone metabolism. Even small servings of these foods each day contribute to a more stable, internal environment where bones can continue to grow stronger. Beans and lentils supply plant-based calcium, but even more importantly, They provide a steady source of protein and minerals that support the collagen framework inside your bones. This collagen foundation acts like the scaffolding that holds minerals in place, and without it, bones would become brittle and more susceptible to fractures. Protein plays a central role in maintaining bone strength, especially after 60. Many older adults unknowingly eat too little protein, which forces the body to break down muscle tissue. As muscles weaken, they provide less support to the bones, increasing the risk of falls and fractures. When you consume adequate protein from foods like eggs, yogurt, fish, chicken, beans, or tofu, you nourish the structural integrity of your entire skeletal system. Protein supports the collagen network that forms the base of every bone, helping minerals lock into place and form a strong, dense structure. Including a good source of protein in each meal ensures that your bones receive consistent support throughout the day. Healthy fats also play a role in bone strength because they help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and K, both of which are essential for bone formation. Foods like avocado, olive oil, and fatty fish support not only bone health, but overall vitality, helping the body reduce inflammation and maintain smoother movement. When your body operates in a calm, nourished state, it directs more of its resources toward maintenance and rebuilding, including the bones. Hydration is another part of nutrition that often gets overlooked. Bones contain water, and adequate hydration keeps them flexible and resilient. Drinking water throughout the day supports circulation, nutrient delivery, and joint lubrication, all of which indirectly protect and maintain bone strength. When you rely on food rather than supplements, you give your body the complex blend of nutrients it evolved to use. Your bones thrive on variety, balance, and nourishment that works together rather than in isolation. A diet built around leafy greens, fruits, nuts, seeds, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats creates the perfect environment for bone density to improve naturally. This kind of eating becomes a daily investment in your long-term strength, stability, and independence, allowing your bones to regenerate at a pace that matches your lifestyle and needs. Lifestyle habits become one of the silent yet powerful forces behind stronger bones after 60 because they shape the internal environment where bone rebuilding takes place. While movement and nutrition provide direct signals to your bones, everyday habits like sleep, hydration, sunlight exposure, and stress management create the conditions that allow those signals to work effectively. Many people underestimate how much the body relies on simple routines to repair and strengthen itself. But the truth is that your bones are constantly responding to the rhythms of your daily life. When your habits support balance and recovery, your bones gain the time and resources they need to rebuild. Much like a construction site that works best when everything is calm, organized, and supplied with the right materials. Sleep is one of the most important factors in this process because the body does most of its healing during deep rest. Hormones responsible for bone growth, including growth hormone and melatonin, are released more effectively at night when the body enters restorative stages of sleep. When you maintain a consistent bedtime and create a peaceful evening routine, you help your bones repair microscopic damage, reinforce density, and restore strength after daily activities. Small habits such as dimming the lights, avoiding screens before bed, or drinking a warm, calming beverage can enhance sleep quality and give your bones the uninterrupted time they need to rejuvenate. Hydration also plays a major role because bones, like muscles and organs, rely on water to maintain flexibility and structure. Proper hydration keeps the bone matrix resilient and supports the fluid-filled joints and tissues surrounding them. When you drink water consistently throughout the day, circulation improves, nutrients travel more efficiently to the bones, and waste is removed more easily from the body. Even mild dehydration can affect balance, joint lubrication, and overall mobility, which increases the risk of falls. Something as simple as sipping water regularly can help keep your bones and joints operating smoothly and protect you from unnecessary strain. Sunlight exposure adds another essential piece by helping the body produce vitamin D naturally. Vitamin D allows calcium to bind properly to bones, making it a crucial factor in maintaining density. Even 10 to 15 minutes of gentle sunlight on your skin can significantly improve your vitamin D levels. Pairing light sun exposure with a walk or simple stretching creates a powerful combination that supports both bone health and mental well-being. Sunlight also boosts mood, reduces stress, and helps regulate sleep cycles, creating a positive chain reaction that benefits the entire body. Stress management is another lifestyle habit that indirectly influences bone health. High levels of stress increase the release of cortisol, a hormone that can weaken bones over time if it remains elevated. Gentle practices like deep breathing, meditation, light stretching, or spending time in nature help reduce cortisol levels and create a calmer, more stable environment for bones to rebuild. When the mind relaxes, the body follows, directing its energy toward healing and restoration, rather than staying in a state of tension. Even posture and daily movement patterns matter more than people realize. How you sit, stand, lift objects, or carry yourself affects the pressure placed on your bones. Simple adjustments like keeping your spine aligned, using both legs evenly while walking, or avoiding long periods of sitting can reduce unnecessary strain and encourage healthier bone loading. These small, consistent behaviors teach your bones to adapt to balanced, natural movement. Together, these lifestyle habits form a supportive foundation that enhances everything else you do for your bone health. They create a stable internal environment where nutrients are absorbed better, hormones work more efficiently, and your bones receive consistent signals to stay strong and resilient. Each small habit contributes to a healthier, more energized body that continues to build strength well into your 60s and beyond. Mindset becomes one of the most powerful factors in strengthening bones after 60, because the beliefs you hold about aging directly influence how you treat your body, how consistently you move, and how confidently you approach daily life. Many people grow up hearing that aging naturally leads to weakness, stiffness, and fragility, and over time they begin to accept these ideas as unchangeable truths. But the reality is that these beliefs can become self-fulfilling. When someone believes their bones cannot get stronger, they move less, challenge themselves less, and gradually their body adapts to the inactivity. On the other hand, when you adopt the mindset that your bones remain alive, responsive, and capable of rebuilding, you naturally begin to take actions that support growth and renewal. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring the challenges that come with aging. It means choosing to see your remaining potential rather than focusing only on limitations. When you wake up each day believing that your choices still matter, your body responds to that belief. You begin to walk with more intention, eat with more awareness, and carry yourself with more confidence. The mind and body communicate constantly, and every thought sends signals that influence hormones, muscle activity, and even how your bones respond to movement. When you think of yourself as strong, capable, and adaptable, the rest of your actions start aligning with that identity. Mindset also influences motivation. Strengthening bones through natural methods requires consistent habits, but consistency is much easier when you believe in the purpose behind your actions. If you see walking as a task, it feels like a chore. But if you see walking as a way to reclaim independence, maintain balance, and support your bone strength, it becomes a meaningful part of your day. When you understand that your bones are still responsive even at 60, 70, or 80, you gain a renewed sense of hope and energy. This inner motivation helps you stay committed to simple movements, healthy meals, and calming routines that benefit your bones over time. Another part of mindset is releasing the fear of aging. Many older adults develop a quiet fear of falling, losing mobility, or becoming dependent on others. This fear often leads to hesitation in movement, which ironically increases the risk of weakness and imbalance. When your mindset shifts toward confidence, you begin to move with more freedom. You understand that careful movement strengthens your bones rather than endangers them. This newfound confidence improves posture, balance, and coordination, allowing you to feel safer in your daily activities. Mindset also helps you recognize progress, even when it is slow. Bone strength improves gradually, and sometimes the changes are subtle. A positive mindset allows you to celebrate small victories. Being able to walk a little longer, feeling more stable when standing, or noticing less stiffness in the morning. These small moments reinforce your belief that natural healing is possible, encouraging you to continue the habits that support bone health. A strong mindset encourages patience and forgiveness. No journey is perfect, and some days will feel harder than others. What matters is the willingness to return to healthy habits without self-judgment. When you view setbacks as part of the process rather than failures, your body receives consistent support over time. This gentle persistence becomes a powerful force that shapes your long-term strength. Your mindset ultimately becomes the lens through which you experience aging. When you choose to see aging as an opportunity to care for your body with wisdom and intention, You naturally create a life that supports stronger bones, better balance, and greater independence. Every small choice you make after 60 becomes a powerful investment in your long-term strength, stability, and independence because the body responds to consistency more than intensity. Many people believe that improvement requires dramatic effort, but for bone health, the opposite is often true. Gentle, repeated actions done daily signal the body in ways that are far more effective than occasional bursts of activity. Each time you choose to move instead of remaining still, each time you choose a nutrient-rich meal instead of something processed, and each time you calm your mind instead of feeding stress, you are creating an environment where your bones can rebuild themselves naturally. These choices may seem minor in the moment, but together they form a lifestyle that supports steady improvement. When you walk even for a few minutes, your bones experience gentle impact, and that impact tells them to stay strong. When you do a simple squat from a chair or stand on your toes to strengthen the calves, the muscles pull on the bones, increasing their density. These movements don't require sweating, equipment, or discomfort. They simply require intention. Over time, your bones adapt to this steady stimulation, becoming stronger and more resilient in a way that protects you from falls and fractures. This is the power of small daily actions. They accumulate quietly, reinforcing your body in ways that build real, measurable strength. The same principle applies to the food you choose to eat. A handful of nuts, an extra serving of vegetables, a glass of water, or a portion of protein may not seem like much individually, but when these habits are repeated day after day, they reshape your internal environment. Your bones receive a constant flow of the minerals and nutrients they need to maintain density. Your muscles receive the protein they need to stay strong. Your joints stay hydrated and cushioned. These steady inputs support your entire skeletal system, reducing the wear and tear that naturally comes with aging. Positive mindset also integrates into these small choices because it influences how committed you are to them. When you carry a belief that your bones can grow stronger, you naturally follow through with the habits that support that belief. You wake up feeling motivated to move. You make better decisions at mealtime, and you pay attention to your posture, balance, and breathing. Each choice reinforces the next, creating a chain reaction that leads to long-term improvement. Motivation grows with every bit of progress you notice. Maybe you take the stairs more easily, stand up from a chair without effort, or feel more stable when walking. These moments build confidence and encourage you to continue caring for your bones. Lifestyle habits, such as better sleep, less stress, and short periods of sunlight also fall under the umbrella of small but powerful choices. A few extra minutes of rest, a calm moment outdoors, or a quiet breathing exercise can shift your entire hormonal balance in a way that supports stronger bones. Improved sleep helps the body repair daily microdamage. Reduced stress lowers cortisol, which protects bone density. Gentle sunlight boosts vitamin D naturally, helping your body absorb calcium effectively. Each habit on its own may feel insignificant, but together, they become the foundation for a healthier, stronger version of yourself. When you combine all these small daily choices, movement, nutrition, rest, mindset, sunlight, and hydration, you begin to create momentum. That momentum becomes strength. That strength becomes confidence. And that confidence becomes independence. Over time, your body reflects the sum of your habits, not the size of your challenges. Every day becomes an opportunity to make choices that protect your bones and enhance your life.